Several major developments out of the Middle East. First, this afternoon, Hamas responded to the temporary ceasefire proposal for Gaza. This is the one put together by the U.S.
A senior Hamas official tells the Associated Press that some changes need to be made. A lot of it has to do with the U.S. guarantees. This includes the timing of any hostage releases, the delivery of aid into Gaza, and the withdrawal of Israeli forces. Hamas says 10 living hostages and the bodies of 18 others would be released in exchange for a number of Palestinian prisoners. A few days ago, Israeli officials approved the deal, and yesterday, President Donald Trump said negotiators were nearing a deal.
Meantime, horrific new images show the dire situation in Gaza. The UN World Food Program says Israeli forces have blocked food and humanitarian aid into the area for the past 3 months. It wasn't until this week that a handful of trucks were allowed in. The UN says 2 million people are on the brink of famine.
This limited number of truckloads that are coming in is a trickle. It is drip feeding food into an area on the verge of catastrophic hunger. It's not a flood. Gaza is the hungriest place on earth.
And in Tel Aviv, protests calling for the end of the war and the return of the hostages. You're looking at video from earlier this week. The demonstrators were marking 600 days since Hamas's attack on Israel 2 years ago. More than 1,200 people were killed and several hundred were taken captive. According to CNN, polls in Israel have repeatedly shown that most people support a comprehensive ceasefire agreement. Now stick with Eyewitness News as we follow the developments out of the Middle East and the White House. We'll bring you the very latest on air on ABC7.com and on our free ABC7 Los Angeles app.